From our previous analysis, we were anticipating a buy on gold, yes, but then I saw gold moving all the way up. But then, you know, to me, I never caught that move because why? The market never gave me my entry opportunity, my entry property, right? So that is why I decided to stay away from gold trade. But then at the same time, basically gold is just, kind of consolidating. There's that possibility that the market will continue moving sideways, but at the same time, if we try to look at this joint right here, this might still indicate that that's like a bearish continuation pattern. But then you never know, we just need to wait and see what gold is trying to do. So let's see. Remember from our previous analysis, we had our fib tool. Let's just have it right there. That is it. So yeah, we saw that gold had that push, and we were anticipating correction. Now a reaction around here will have determined when or how we could have taken that buy position. But then now, if we go to the lower time frame, let's just maybe hit the 15-minute. I never saw an entry opportunity, right? So this is what gold did. Gold kind of was kind of dirty to me, something like this, right? So for me, this movement to me never gave me a clear entry opportunity, right? So that's why I never took that entry. So let me see if I start from the daily. In fact, I think I should just try avoiding looking for opportunities on gold, right? So let's maybe try to analyze maybe other pairs, maybe GBP USD, GBP JPY, the most pair that the pair that most people like to trade, right? So GBP USD, if we take it from maybe the weekly time frame, this is it. Correct. Now basically we've seen the GBP USD, initially we was in an uptrend, and then the market started dropping, right? But then generally, if you go to the higher time frame, that is, I'm talking about the monthly time frame, 6 months time frame, 1 year time frame, you'll understand that that we were still in a downtrend, right? So with that, let's just try to mark out our key levels, the most important zones of this market, right? So we have this right here, and of course we have this as the next level too. We will adjust everything, don't worry. Let's just have that. And of course, I hope you guys can see this was the last high, but then let's just not concentrate on that, right? So with that, let's just make sure we take care of that week. So then go to the daily time frame. But then before we go to the daily time frame, let me flip my joint right there. Correct. Now if you see, we had price creating, remember the screen is flipped, lower low. Come on, let's just start. These are the lower low right there, then lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then now price has broken out of that lower high, right? Now we mark this as the last high right there. Remember the screen is flipped, don't get confused. This is it, right? So based on the weekly time frame, we've seen that last week price closed below our previous lower low right here, right? Lower low, lower high, the market closed. So all we need to go to the lower time frame and see how price is reacting around that level, right? Because this is going to be a key. If we get that the market wants to reverse, then we should be looking for buys, and if we understand that the market wants to continue going down, then we should be looking for sales, right? So now this is our supply zone right here, and then this is our demand zone. So let's just hit the daily time frame real quick. So this is what we see. Correct. So like we said before, we need to understand the price reaction right now, right? So yeah, we've seen the market was giving us also a trend right here. That's it. Correct. Now let's just try to adjust this, have it right here. So what's the market doing? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So this is a lower high, and that's anticipation that we might continue going down. correct? Now let's go to the H4 real quick and understand the market move. So before that, let's just try to adjust this joint. In fact, I think we should just start from the previous touches. 1, 2 right there, correct. Now let's just flip this joint. Now if you know about order blocks, I believe so, you understand that we had a push. This is where the market really took off from, correct? We had a major impulse phase. Now this was just a correction phase. The market did this. So right now all we see is GBP USD created a new level right there, and then now we've seen she's giving us an impulse phase. So right now we only need to wait for a confirmation. I'm talking about a correction, of course this is something like that. So but then before falling for that sell, make sure that the trend line has already been taken care of. So let me go to the H1. This is it. Now let's just adjust our joint right here real quick. Correct. Now we've seen let's just have this Fibonacci right there. No, right here. So that is what GBP USD has done. Basically, we've seen that the market has given us a push, a smaller retest, and now she's going all the way up, right? So there was that possibility, yeah, that we might, maybe go back to retest this level, or if price doesn't do that, there's that possibility of retesting that joint right there, correct? Let's just have it right here. So this is what we see basically. Now if we go to the 15-minute time frame, what is price doing? This is it. So yeah, of the 15, remember the screen is flipped, guys, don't get confused. We've had that, and we've had these two. Right now on the 15 minutes, our anticipation was maybe the market to push, give us an impulse phase, then exhaustion, correction phase. Then now that's when we should have been looking for entry properties. But then if you look at this, once again we've had that level right there. So now the market has just given us all this as a push phase, an impulse phase. So we won't take our sell position right now right there and then do something like that. No, all we need to do is wait for another confirmation, wait for that retest. So our marked level should be this as the first zone right there. So we need to wait and see how price is going to react around that level. Then if we get our entry opportunity, that's when we should be looking for our sell position, right? So that's it. So this is the market. So for now, GBP USD, I think we should just be looking for a retest, then look for our entry properties. But then I think she's already dropping, and I won't chase that entry, I won't chase that trade. All I'll need to do is wait for a retest, get that entry at the best price, right? Because why? You might see the market doing this. Okay, we've had that correction, that break, then you see price starts to do this once again before going to anticipated direction, right? Because I have this policy, no reversal, no entry. Over here I don't see any reversal, right? But then we've seen the market is pushing. Just had a trigger on what was that? Let me see. CHF right? So this is what CHF is doing. So basically I was also looking for sell opportunity, but then I've seen that the market has given me a correction which I was waiting for yesterday, but then this is just an impulse phase. So already not yet seeing an entry opportunity, because my anticipation was wait for the market to give me a smaller low right there, go back a little bit on that pullback, then look for my entry. But then she's just dropped with an impulse phase. So I think I'll just stay away and wait for an opportunity. Once again, now check out my Telegram link in the description box below, and adios amigos, peace.